We have such an exciting video today because we're finally able to talk about the love language palette and 5 different lip products that Oden's Eye is doing in collaboration with Morgan Turner. I'm not surprised to see this collab at all. I feel like Oden's Eye is the indie brand that like Morgan Turner really is intrigued by. I feel like Morgan Turner usually does like Sephora and like luxury makeup, but Oden's Eye kind of has her heart. I've also seen some Nomad Cosmetics on her page, and also, let's be honest, she also did some Cinch Beauty. She gave my blushes a really good review, and it made me really happy that she appreciates the quality of that. And I will say, this palette is so her. It's so beautiful, and it is so different from a lot of things that Oden's Eye has done before. I think this palette is stunning. This is a neutral pink purple palette. This is releasing on Valentine's Day, so it would be a really cute Valentine's gift if you were asking for something for Valentine's. This palette has some different kind of shades when it comes to the shimmer formulas. There is a bunch of mattes in here, which is something that I really love. It also has this beautiful like purple blue duochrome here that we definitely need to use. So I'm gonna show you actually the lip products. They come in this kind of a component. This is the one that I'm wearing today. I am wearing Kisses, which is a gloss, but I'll pop in because I'm gonna film a short where I'm swatching these lippies so that you can see how all of these different ones looks. I can tell that this is pretty similar to when I did my collab with Oden's Eye, which is that they have all the same packaging. They all have the same packaging, but there are different formulas within here, which I think is like super fun. I'm excited to see that they're adding some more lip products. I really like the quality of the Oden's Eye lip products, so I'm excited to see that as well. Like I said, this is releasing on February 14th. Per usual, I don't think you're going to be able to use any discount codes on a collab. My usual code is Angelica, so if you add anything else to your basket, you can always use that code and get 10% off at Oden's Eye. And I don't know if they're going to have a bundle or not, but usually they do have bundles when it comes to these kind of collabs. I did save the prices. Let me see. The palette is going to be $43.90. The lip stains are, they call it lip stains, but I think they're different formulas. They're going to be $13.90 each. And then I'm pretty sure they're going to have some kind of a bundle. Also in my package was this little fabric. I think this is one of those like but you clean your brushes on it, like a microfiber one. I had no information in the box and no information in the email that was sent out by Oden's Eye, so I actually don't know if they're gonna sell this separately or if this is gonna be part of the bundle. I have no idea. I just know that this was here and it's clearly part of the collection, but you're gonna have to see more in Morgan Turner's reveal video about the information about that scarf. But what I am gonna do, except showing you the swatches of all of the lippies on my skin tone, on my lips, is that I'm gonna do 2 different eye looks. So we're gonna start with something purple, and then I'm gonna do something more pinky. I know that Morgan likes, she is more into that like wash of color, and I am more to building up colors to their absolute maximum pigment. So we are definitely going to be doing that today because I know there's going to be a bunch of people who's going to do more neutral looks with this, and I think that what I want to show you is how pigmented and how colorful can you go with this palette, because that is my signum. But I will of course link Morgan Turner down below because I'm sure she's going to show you softer, more neutral looks because I feel like that's more in her wheelhouse. But big congratulations to you, Morgan. The collection is beautiful. I'm so excited for you, and let's get into look number 1. So I'm going to start with Date Night, that is over here, which is this dark purple. So what's your love language? Because it's called love language and the different love languages are in here. Mine is definitely words of affirmation, which is this like taupey shade here. Tell me you think I'm pretty and that you're proud of me, and I'm yours forever. Okay, it's not that easy, but that is definitely my love language. So I am just gonna, I don't want to have any fallout, but I also do want to get a lot on my brush. But yeah, words of affirmation is definitely my love language. We had this discussion with my friends not too long ago, like what's our love language, what do we prefer. My least favorite is gifts. Not because I don't like getting gifts, but sometimes gifts make me uncomfortable because I feel like I am not the best at giving gifts. I am really good, like if I find something where I'm like, oh, this would be perfect for that person, it makes me happy to buy something. But I'm not the person that's like really good at, you know, remembering people's birthdays and think about gifts for special things. I feel like gifts make me a little bit stressed, like gifts stress me out. And I also think that, and tell me this this is the Sweden me, the Sweden me. I would love to hear other countries' perspective. I feel like Americans buy very expensive gifts, even for small occasions. I mean, in Sweden, if I were to buy something for a friend, I would never spend $100 on that in Sweden. But here, people so easily, I don't want to say throw around money because I feel like that's unfair, but gift giving here is so expensive. And I feel like you just spend a lot of money on gifts for people that aren't necessarily the closest people around you, for things that you're just kind of hoping that they will like. And yeah, it's just, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but I'm unused to it. And I feel guilty when I get gifts because I'm like, shit, I didn't get you anything. And yeah, it's my least like important love language for sure. But I know for a lot of people, it's like super, super important. So I am using my Cinch Beauty brushes. I always have those linked down below. And I'm just going to put some of that. I'm going to do like a typical Angie look. I'm going to put some of that purple down here. I'm going to do like something really dramatic and purple. And we're going to try something different for the second look. And I want to do something pinky. Okay, so now I'm going to use Crush, which is this like lavender purple down here. And I'm going to use that on an EO4. And we are going to push that. You can see I'm like, it's a process, okay? Trust the process, but I'm pushing that where the purple ends, and I'm with small circular motions. I'm blending this out upwards and into the dark purple, and then I'm gonna add more of the dark purple on top. I'm gonna put this in here as well. This is a really nice lavender. So now I'm going in and I'm reapplying the purple just to intensify where we lost it. And same out here. And I'm just blending that into the lavender to get a little bit of a gradient. Ooh. Oh, that is so cool. So this is the purple blue duochrome that's called Flirt. So I'm gonna be adding that to this. I hope it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna spray it. I'm just using a Glam Light spray that's just laying around. And I'm gonna put this in the middle of the lid towards the inner part of the lid, but not out here in the outer corner, because I like keeping that part. I like keeping the outer like fourth or third just matte. That's cute. Okay. I'm enjoying that. That's actually cute. I'm gonna use a little bit of Gifts, which is this purple here, and I'm just gonna do a little smidgen. I'm actually gonna use the EO7, and I took off the matte from that and I put the shimmer on, and I am gonna spritz it because I am just gonna put that here as a little sliver. I'm only doing a little sliver to like be the bridge between the two shades. Sometimes I think that this helps when it's like a really dark outer corner and a really light shimmer. I'm gonna go in with the dark purple matte and just blend a little bit on the edge here to make sure that that is looking as good as possible. And this, you can see there's just a little bit of that bridging between. And I wonder, I'm gonna do like a pencil brush, and I think I'm gonna do service, acts of service. And I am gonna put that in my inner corner, just the inner part here to brighten up. And I think that's gonna be like the look. I actually really enjoy that. That's a really cute purple look. You could definitely do a very like dramatic and dynamic purple monochromatic look. Mission achieved. I like it. I mean, this looks so good, right? I feel like it's such a cute look. The eyes are looking incredible and the lips are going so well with this look. I think it looks incredible. I think Morgan did such a good job with the color scheme of this. And Even though this is, when you look at this palette, like, oh, it's a little bit more of a muted palette for being Oden's eye, it is still a lot of really bright colors in here, and you can definitely do something really bright like this one if you have more of my aesthetics when it comes to makeup. But I think that this looks absolutely incredible, and I'm ready to film my new makeup releases. Let's go into look number 2 for you, but I'm gonna go and film something else and wear this amazing look throughout the day. Okay, new day and new lippy. This is the one that is called LOML. I actually, love of my life? Love of my life. Wait, am I not a millennial? I should know these things. So I love, this is the matte formula. I love the matte formula from Oden's eye. Absolutely stunning. This color is beautiful. I have been into these more warmer, deeper pinks. And you know what? I'm into this. I'm even having like pink cheeks today. So we are going to do something pink. And I kind of want to do a half cut crease. I know, who am I? So we are going to be playing with this one. I'm definitely taking that first. That's Amor. I'm pretty sure that I might be mistaken. I feel like I'm not keeping up with the YouTuber, but I'm pretty sure that, oh, I don't have primer on, that Morgan is married to her husband is Spanish, right? If I'm not, like, not Spanish speaking, but like actually like from Spain. Well, Spanish speaking too, but you understand what I say. And I think they were just there, right? I love Spain. Spain is so wonderful. I hope I can go back soon. Okay, I'm gonna do Amor in my entire crease. This is the new FO8. It's really good for like packing on color and blending at the same time. So I'm gonna put this in the entirety of the crease. And, ooh, am I gonna do the brown in the outer corner? I might do the brown in the outer corner to deepen it up, and I will cut the crease. On a small EO5, I'm doing Quality Time. This is the dark brown, and I am gonna deepen up the crease and the outer corner with this one. I think it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna see if I can blend this a little bit into the pink, and then I'm gonna go over with the pink. This is not gonna be this is not gonna be one of those shades that's easy to blend into. Also, I think that this pink might have a little bit of a white pigment to it because of the brightness of it. So we'll go in with a little bit of it on top to make sure that it looks somewhat blended. But I just want it to be a little bit of depth in the crease. I will say these two are not blending out the most seamless to each other, but I think that's me, because quite honestly these shades are quite far from each other. But if you go back and forth from different colors, I'm going back to the small brush again, you can always blend colors, not always, but most of the time you can blend colors together that are quite far from each other. It just takes a little finessing and going like back and forth. I will say this is not my best blend. I think we can all see that, and I don't know if it's the shadow or if it's me. It could be a mix. It will be fine. This I don't worry about because we're gonna cover that up. But I'm gonna actually start with this one. It's called Valentine. It's like this bright pink, and I am gonna put that on the middle part of the lid. I'm putting it like this. I am gonna spray it. I'm gonna put that on the middle part of the lid and just blend it into the dark brown. And then we're gonna do a half cut crease in the inner part. Ooh, this is a really fun bright pink. It reminds me a little bit of that shade from the Blend Money palette we played with, what was that, 2 weeks ago? This reminds me a little bit of that one. I cover up a little bit of the sloppy work with pink because why not? And I'm gonna go back with the same brush and that darker shadow to just finesse it a bit. I'm wondering about the half cut crease. I think I'm gonna use the white matte and set it. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, to make this easier, I am going to be using the new super flat EO9 that is perfect to do cut creases like this. And I am going to use a little bit of, hello, a little bit of eye primer. This one is from Glamlight. It's one of those really light ones. So I am just going to use this brush, not too much. And we are going to cut the crease with the primer. So the tip with cutting the crease is that you are not following your crease. That's going to make your eyes look smaller. A cut crease is meant to cut the crease in a new place. And we are cutting the crease above our crease to make our eyes seem bigger. So you see, I'm painting with the primer slightly above, because you can see here is the fold. I'm painting with it slightly above. I'm going to elongate this line to a little crescent moon. I'm going to put some in the inner corner. And then I'm going to go in. I should have prepared this before, but I didn't. This is an EO1, and I'm going to do the light shade. And I'm going to do the light shade that is called Service. And I'm going to set this down. The EO1 is better with matte shades. So this one will pick up the shade and you can just set it. Since I have this little crescent here, I'm actually going to do a little bit of this super detailed one. Just to set that. And then I'm taking a little bit more of the pinky shimmer. And I'm blending a little bit on the edge. So we keep that half cut crease more as a crescent moon than just like this big white blob. I'm doing some white in my waterline to really accentuate the drama. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. And I might elongate a little bit with eyeliner or like shadow in the inner corner. Let me put on the mascara and we'll decide. Okay, so I did some mascara, and I mean, overall, this could be a look already, but I'm gonna use, this is the dark brown that I've been using. What was it called again? Quality Time. And I'm gonna use the E12, and I'm gonna do a little bit in my inner corner, because again, we are trying to make these looks as dramatic as possible. There's some white in here that does not need to be here. And I am just gonna make a little bit of a hook here. Just something to deepen this up. I have, yard work going on just outside my window. I don't know if you can hear them, but they are always working on Fridays, and I am filming on a Friday. So I think I'm gonna do just like that. Just this little detail I feel makes a big difference, so we're keeping it like that. Okay, there we go. The look is done. I gotta say, I'm very happy about this look. And usually when I do 2 looks with one palette or 3 looks with one palette or whatever it is I'm trying to do, I do want to show you versatility. I want to show you like what can you get from this palette that is different from each other. So I hope I was able to show you, and I tried to play with as little as possible with the neutrals, because I do know that quite a few people will do looks with the neutrals. People love neutrals. I love neutrals every now and then too, but I wanted to show you some more colorful things, and I'm very excited. I remember a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I did a similar look to this one with the, it was one of the ABH palettes. I want to say the Riviera palette. I loved the look, and I'm so excited to be able to do it again. It is a Friday. I am going to be enjoying this look. I'm going to be having a lot of fun with this look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Big congratulations to both Oden's Eye and Morgan Turner for this collab. I think it is absolutely stunning. I think my favorite lippy is this one, the matte formula. I think it is beautiful, and I'm excited to be wearing another one of the pinks. Who would have thought? Who's been here with this full circle moment where I started with pinks and then I didn't like pinks at all, and then a decade later we've landed again with the pink. So let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to check the description box for more info, and I will see you again probably on Wednesday for a new video. Bye!